Middle school is literally the worst 3 years of your life. Guys, I'm kidding. Did I get you though? Did I get you? So I'm trying out this like new area. I don't really know if I like it. Let me know in the comments down below because like it looks good. It's mostly just because I was too lazy to set up my normal location. But yeah. Hey guys, what's up? It's Dorothy and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my first video in my whole back to school series, which is middle school advice, because believe it or not, I've survived 3 years of middle school. I know, I'm aware I still look like I'm 5, but I am going into high school, I promise, which is like a whole different story because I remember when I was 5, like watching High School Musical, like, oh, high school is like so far away. Well, it's not because like I'm going into high school, what? But today's video is not about high school, it's about middle school. So I've survived and I've collected some tips over the years to help you guys hopefully survive and go through a little smoother than me. But yeah, that's enough of me talking and let's get into the video. So if you're anything like me, I started getting nervous for middle school a month before middle school even started. Like every single day I'd be like, oh my gosh, like what if I go there and there's like so many people and no one likes me? What if the teachers don't like me? What if I get beat up? What if I get shoved in a locker? Which is still a very possible chance because I'm 5'2". But I was so scared and so freaked out. So a couple of these things helped me to calm down a little bit. So I had a bunch of friends in my neighborhood who are going to the middle school or have gone to the middle school, and I talked to them and they're like, no, it's not that big of a deal. And this really helped me because I know they went through the same experiences of my elementary school into my middle school, so I was like, well, if they can do it, I can do it. Another thing I did was watch a bunch of middle school advice videos, which if you're watching this right now, congratulations, you are on the road to success. And that really helped me, but it's not as much as like actually getting someone from your middle school because they don't know the exact experience that you're going into. And the last thing that helped me a lot was going to my orientation or my open house just to meet like all the students and the teachers and get a feel for the school, because the school I went to has 500 kids in each grade, like 30 teachers, and it's a huge school. So I was like, oh my gosh. And now comes the first day of school. Oh yes, the best part of every school year. I'm kidding. Actually, is it though? Because like you don't do anything, you just discuss rules, but it's nerve-wracking. So a couple tips I have for you is 1, dress nicely. I remember my first day of 6th grade, I came in wearing full-on Justice. If any of you guys know that store, let me know down below. And I walked in like with all like pink and all sparkles and everything, and everyone was wearing Abercrombie and Fitch, and I was like, but that was my idea of nice, and that was completely fine. So dress nicely, you want to make a good first impression. My second tip is to breathe, because if you're like me, I get really stressed and nervous over like the littlest things, literally the littlest things. So just taking a deep breath and calming yourself down really helps. Trust me, I was like, okay, breathing is not gonna help me calm down. I do it all the time, and I'm still like this. But I promise it helps you calm down. Just breathe in 3, out 5, or there's other like numbers and stuff like that that you can go by. And my third and final tip is to talk to people, because chances are the people sitting next to you or around you are or even more nervous than you are, which I know sounds impossible, but seriously, you guys are all in this together. So many High School Musical references. I actually like love it. I remember my first day, I walked in and we were sitting alphabetical order, and since my last name starts with an A, I was like towards the front, and there was this other girl and she was like, hi, and I was like, hi. And ever since then we've become friends, and although we don't talk that much anymore just because 3 years, it's kind of hard to stay with someone, it was a really good first day experience because we were both so nervous and we just talked to each other about it, and yeah, it made me feel so much better. Okay, so it's been a couple weeks, you're starting to form some more friends and you're starting to get into a friend group. Well, this is the fun part. You have a lot of friends, you guys all have a group, and it's great, right? But this can also lead to drama, which middle schools should basically just have the word drama in it because that's what it is. There was so much drama in middle school for me, and I'm going to show you guys some ways to prevent it. So first, my group, we didn't really talk to other people, which I realize is horrible now. Talk to everyone, because I'm just gonna give you a situation. So one time I was in my friend group, everything was great, then we got in a little argument. Okay, well, where do I go now? The only people I've been talking to is my friend group, and now I don't have anyone else to talk to when we got in a fight. You do not want to be in that situation, so my advice is to be nice to everyone, as cliche as it sounds, because when one group doesn't work out, you're still gonna have other friends. Like, think about this. Would you rather have 10 friends or just one best friend? I say 10 friends because then you have a ton of other options and variety of different people, because chances are that one person you're gonna get tired of, or something bad's gonna happen, or there's gonna be drama, and then you have nowhere to go. You're literally just gonna be like, okay, well, what do I do now? Whereas if you had 10 friends, one person leaves, you still got 9 more, you know? And honestly, if there's friend drama, don't worry, you're not alone. Every single person here has gone through some sort of friend drama, and it's not the end of the world. You'll make it through, and if you have a rough point, or if you suddenly don't have the friends that you thought you had, everyone has gone through something like that. Just take a deep breath and start branching out to more people, and eventually you'll find your real friends. And now onto the less important part of school. The actual school part. I'm kidding. That's probably the most important part, but it's the most boring. So if you're anything like me, as I said before, I get stressed over the littlest things. Like if there's this whole test, I know all the answers besides one question, I was that person that would start crying. And it wasn't really something I could help. I am actually diagnosed with anxiety, as I know a bunch of you are, and it's just something that happens sometimes. But I've learned to cope with it by taking deep breaths and just thinking it like, this is not the end of the world, it's just one question. If I get this one question wrong, I can still get an A. This is just a test, and just reassuring myself that it's gonna be okay. So I hope that helps you if you guys are like me. But my number one tip in the schoolwork is just to try your best, because honestly, as much as middle school seems like it matters right now, it doesn't matter that much when you go on to high school, and then if you want to go to college, it really doesn't matter as much as you think it does, although you should try your best, because the more you try, the more you succeed, and then the better classes you can get into and stuff like that. But I'm just here to tell you that if you fail one test, or if you don't do the best that you thought you could, don't worry, it will be okay. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up my middle school advice video. I hope I helped you guys in any way, and if you have any more questions, leave them down below. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and if you enjoyed this video at all, make sure to hit that like button so I know, and subscribe because I post twice a week, and I'm gonna do a whole bunch more back to school videos, and I'm so freaking excited. Also, right over there, I am vlogging, so if you guys want to see like behind the scenes of today, I've been trying to do daily vlogs, and if you're watching this today, the day it's uploaded, it's 2 days until I meet Sarah, and I am starting to cry. I am so freaking excited. You guys have no idea. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you on Sunday. With Sarah. Sarah will be here on Sunday. Okay, bye.